He ain't it, sis. He ain't it. This is going to be unsolicited advice for straight women looking for a male life partner, husband. And I'm going to say future husband because I'm engaged. But if you don't want to get married, that's fine. Just substitute it for life partner. I'm not judging. I'm just lazy. Anyways, your future husband is never going to be the guy that makes you wonder, is this it? Like, really? If there's any part of you, any tiny voice in there that is wondering, is there more? Listen to it. There is. If you ever wonder, do you deserve better? You do. Always. You just gotta be brave enough to walk away and then patient enough to find it someday. The man of your dreams will never make you question your self-worth. I have done way too much of that. He will never yell at you. He will never hit you, and he will never refuse to take you on trips and then hide girls in his hotel room while you're on FaceTime. That's just my opinion though. I feel like every woman goes through that one guy. Like, I've been feeling this way for a while now, and I feel like this rant is going to be very relatable to a lot of women. We all go through that one guy that we spend way too much time on, but he teaches you a lot of lessons about how you don't want to be treated. Also, if I hadn't gone through all the relationships that I did, I wouldn't have found my fiance. And he's literally everything I've ever wanted in a man. And I didn't think it was possible to actually get all of that in a relationship. It is unreal. And it was so hard to believe because I was so gaslit for so long into thinking that that was it. There was nothing better. And I feel like so many women end up marrying that guy because it's so great at first, but then you get divorced 5-10 years later because they were made to think that they were the problem and no one else could love them better. Don't believe that guy. He is holding you back because you treat him so well, and he just wants a live-in girlfriend, just to keep him company while he waits on the woman of his dreams. And then he'll just drop you and treat her like a queen, and you're gonna be pissed. Your future husband will never have you crying, screaming alone in the shower, wondering why he says he loves you, but his actions say the complete opposite all the time. Just sitting there in the shower feeling like your heart is literally breaking. I cannot describe that feeling any better. You will not understand it until you feel it. And now that I have found my man, it is so effortless. We do occasionally have disagreements. That's natural. That's going to happen in the healthiest relationship. But it is so easy to talk through them because he's emotionally mature and we communicate. And Jesus Christ, I love him so much. He healed so many parts of me that I didn't even know were broken. But as I was saying, now that I have found him, it is just so obvious how I deserve to be treated. Sorry, I got a text and then I moved the camera. But when you're with that guy that keeps making you think that you're the cause for all the fights and no one else would want to be with you or treat you better than he does, it's hard. It's hard to believe that there's something else out there, something you actually want. You don't believe that it's there, so you stay. A big part of that is just also being scared of being alone forever. Like, that's natural. It's a human need to want companionship and to want someone to just love you unconditionally. But in my opinion, it's better to be alone than to just let someone treat you like crap, like literal dirt. I have literally been with a guy that I had to beg to go on a date with me that I would drive us to and pay for and keep myself company while he's on his phone the whole time. I had to beg for attention that I wouldn't get most of the time. And I would get yelled at for asking for it and treated like I'm being unreasonable just because I wanted to spend quality time with him. I'm sharing this so that every young girl who watches me will learn from my mistakes. Don't let him treat you less than how you deserve. And you deserve to be treated like a literal princess. And there is a guy out there who will do it. He is literally waiting to spoil you with love. I guarantee he's out there. Everything you want in a man, it's somewhere. Do y'all know how weird it is when I first met my fiance and he opened the car door for me and he keeps doing it to this day? He never stopped. He literally opens every single door for me, everywhere, every day. I was literally like, what are you doing? And that is so sad. that was so weird to me. Like, he just lets me be me. He loves how I laugh. He loves how I say random things that have no real effect on the world. They have no point. They're just random little anecdotes I add throughout the day, and he listens to them like they're important, because to him they are. He loves all the little noises I make, and he loves how half my communication is through grunts. It's just, And he can understand the tone of the grunt and translate it into what it means. Like, there's literally nothing about me that he would change. And that's how it should be. Please, girl, let that guy go. He is in your way. Your guy's out there. TED Talk over. Mwah.